Um, was I not on the stage? Did everybody hear the song? Did anyone hear the song? Anyone? Anyone? Did anyone hear? Okay, Ange says I did. Yeah. Wanted to start with a cool jam. Yeah, that's right. I wanted a cool jam because this is not going to be a fun show. This is going to be a happy show. This is going to be, well, let's see. Do we ever do happy shows? Well, we do on the other channel. On the other channel, we do. We have lots of fun on the other channel. I love it. Oh my gosh. It's fun over there. Okay, Retro Girl said she heard it. All right. Yeah, I wanted to start with a cool jam. It's finally Friday. That's what I'm talking about. Pretty Sweet Pea, thank you for becoming a new YouTube member. Thank you. Thank you. Who in here is jealous of Broken Goth Doll? I know somebody with red hair and two thumbs that's super jealous because she's getting ready to have a spa day for her birthday. Yes. Hey, Jude said she's jealous. Yes. Why does this not? Hang on. What the hell is going on around here? It keeps switching my colors back. Butterfly kisses. I have not gotten your email yet, sweetheart. I'm horrible. I did not check it yet. I promise I will. I promise I will. Had a lot going on yesterday. A lot going on. Broken Goth Doll said, can't wait. Who doesn't love a good back massage? Well, my kids do because that's the reason they're here. Isn't that how sex always starts? Want me to rub your back? And then next thing you know, But hey, that's life. That's life. Let's take a second and tell everybody, good morning. What's up? What's the haps? Broken Golf Doll said, oh my God, I hope it doesn't lead to sex this time, LOL. Want me to send Candace and her girlfriend over? You don't want to take a vote? You want me to send Candace and her girlfriend over? You'll get more than a back massage. Been a crazy week with those freaks. Well, recently in Austin, Texas, a woman, this is her, she gave birth in her apartment to an 8-pound, 2-ounce baby. Yes, ma'am, she did. She said that she didn't believe the baby was alive, and so she put it in a white bucket and put the baby in the dumpster. Okay? Umbilical cord still attached. Yep, she did. Don't quote me on this, but I believe it was 16 hours later. People around the apartment complex heard the baby crying. Here's the baby. She is absolutely beautiful. Now, what really pisses me off is that her knowing that this beautiful baby girl, look at her little chunky arms. She hadn't even opened her eyes yet, and her little chunky cheeks and her full head of hair. She went back out there to dump more trash on her. Now, there are many, many ways to take care of an unwanted pregnancy. For one, somebody is going to want your baby. Okay? Someone is going to want your baby. There are safe haven outlets. You can call 911. She could have just gone to the neighbors next door and knocked on the door and said, oh my God, I just gave birth. Somebody would have got her help. It is sick and it is disgusting. Look at this with me. You know what? First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through your comments because I posted the picture of this miracle of a baby and you all had a lot to say. All right, I posted this picture a couple of days ago. I'll put it right back up. If it's too much for you, let me know and I'll take it down. It is inexcusable. May said, I'm heartbroken and waiting for Jesus to take us home. My rest is in him. My peace only comes from the Lord. That's what I'm talking about. Poppy Rudd Mustang said, wow, unfreaking believable. What the F? Gaelic Girl said, this is wrong on so many levels. Poor little defenseless baby. Has it really come to this that the value of a life means so little? No emergency service worker should have to deal with this. I agree. We always forget about our first responders that have to roll up on things like a baby being found in a dumpster. Okay? If you remember the Alexi Treviso case, we have a whole playlist on that. This was a housekeeper that found her baby in the trash. Okay? Then we have, what's the other chick's name in New Mexico? Put her baby in the dumpster. And so when you have first responders that roll up on this, it's not an everyday job. And so when people say, oh, well, you know, they're Brooks, they're used to it. Brooks, come on, they're used to it. They're trained for that. No, there is no training for finding a baby in a dumpster. Zero. None. Gaelic Girl goes on to say, when do babies get rights? Not the vessels who put them in the trash and only wind up on house arrest or head off to college. No accountability on authorities against the most vulnerable in society. I love you, Gaelic. Okay? Mandy for Bama said, like, what the fuck? Just despicable. Nothing will ever make me understand this. Glitch said, oh my God, Brooks, how many times? Okay, she's talking about a different case. I'm so sorry. So I guess you see where I'm going with all this. It is horrible. It is despicable, and no one should do it. No. No. You don't want your baby? Somebody else will. I promise. They will. Okay, so Nick, this is from KVUE.
Thanks for joining us for KVU News at 6 here on KVU Plus. I'm Adam Bennett. We are starting with breaking news this evening. A baby has been found in a dumpster in North Austin. And just moments ago, police started a press conference to give us details. Let's go ahead and listen in live.
EMS station, police station, no questions asked. That is something that is an option. Fortunately, that wasn't in this case. We're very fortunate due to the high degree temperature today, the condition.
Hot as hell outside in Austin, Texas. Imagine how it felt for that little angel in the dumpster when people were throwing trash on her. Angel on Earth said, oh my God, what the F? I know. JTB's in the house.
For a newborn, we're very, very fortunate that somebody did come across this newborn child and that child is safe. I'll take any questions you have at this time.
What is the protocol for newborns following the situation? What's going to happen from here on out?
Well, I don't. I would be definitely under CPS jurisdiction there, but from what I understand, the child will be placed into some sort of foster or CPS situation right now. They have people in line who've already been vetted to take care of infants, children, or who need to be taken care of. So the child will most likely, until they find out more, go into a situation like that where someone will take care of the child until other arrangements can be made.
Can you talk about the condition of the baby now?
The condition, I was just told by the sergeant over there, over the child abuse unit, that the child is safe and is healthy. It does not appear to have any kind of distress at all.
I tell you what, God has a way. God has a way. It is almost impossible to survive in those conditions, in the heat, in a dumpster. Think about all the time that baby was in that dumpster with the umbilical cord still attached, no formula, no breast milk, no colostrum, no nothing, and survived.
And so as of right now, everything's fine with the child.
Is there any information you can provide on how quickly law enforcement came to the dumpster?
All I can say is that they called me at 1:36. I didn't get the response time, but I would imagine it was probably a pretty quick response. But I don't know exactly the time frame, though.
Have any family members reached out at all?
Family members of, not that we know of, no. There's still ongoing investigation. Yes, sir.
Do authorities have any idea how long?
Great question, Seth. Seth said, I was thinking every state had a baby Moses law. As far as I know, they all do. There's safe havens, there's churches, fire departments, hospitals, you name it. This is a coward's way out, and I don't get it. It makes no friggin' sense to me at all.
Baby had been in the dumpster before they were found.
No, not at this time. Again, those are the pieces that will come together as they do. They walk around the complex. They ask people, maybe some possible witnesses, see if there's anybody who saw anything. They're going to put that together. But as of right now, there's no specific timeline.
Can you confirm this was a newborn girl?
That I don't know. I don't know. Infant is all that I was told. Newborn, it appeared to be a newborn child.
Do we know how much longer the baby will be in the hospital for?
No, not at this time. My best guess, though, is that the child will remain there until accommodations can be made for somebody to take care of the child. So,
well, the good news is the list is long and distinguished of people in the greater Austin area, the greater Dallas area, the greater San Antonio area, you name it, that want to give this baby a home. Because in the good old state of Texas, God bless Texas, the mama has absolutely zero rights to ever see her child again. If you don't know the difference between your baby being alive or dead, and you thought in your infinite wisdom, which I don't buy for a minute, I don't buy it for a minute, you put that baby in the dumpster, either or, you are a horrible, horrible human being. Okay? Now, I know the chick in New Mexico is trying to get visiting rights to her baby she put in the dumpster. I don't get it. I don't buy it. I don't understand what the hell they're doing. Why you would even consider that. This whole, well, live and learn. I think she has learned what she did. Tell it to her baby that was put in a dumpster to die. It's ridiculous. ridiculous. It gets crazier. This story gets crazier.
Until that time, child's safe in the hospital. They're adult children's. They're probably doing an excellent job taking care of the child at this time, and it'll move from there.
What would you want to say to the people who found the baby and notified authorities?
Well, I mean, obviously, we owe them a great deal. They right place, the right time. Like I said, based on the temperature probably is in the dumpster over there. Time was of the essence, obviously. So we're very fortunate, very lucky that they happened to come by and that they reacted, that they did the right thing. You know, that they didn't just ignore it, that they actually acted. And
The 911 response time in North Austin is, you can do this in seconds. You don't even have to count the minutes. Is 7 minutes to get to someone. 7 minutes. Even though it's a very highly concentrated part of Austin, 7-minute response time. It took her longer to clean herself up, get dressed, find a bucket, and put the baby in it, which she knew was alive, and put the baby in the dumpster, and then sneak back upstairs. Yes, ma'am. 7 minutes.
called 911 to get the baby help.
You talked about the safe haven law and the importance of that. But what would you like to say to people, to anyone who might have been responsible? You know, how this really puts the boards in such a danger, considering the temperature, considering the weather we're having.
Right. I mean, it's a tough situation. I understand, you know, that you might be in a situation that you don't want to be in. However, like I said, there are options, and those options, that safe haven law, where you can go drop off your newborn at a fire station, for example, that exists to avoid this very thing, so that people don't get desperate and think that their only option is to, you know, discard the child. This is something that if you were to do something like that, you're not pursued. You know, for the most part, it's literally an option that avoids a possible death and a homicide charge should that child die. So yes, it's very important that you if you really feel that way, that you take advantage of that and realize that that you'll be okay.
It's a miracle that the baby was.
She knew better. She knew better. And I'm over the what about talk, because she obviously knew she was pregnant. She certainly knew when by herself in a bathroom in her apartment, she gave birth. We know who she is. We'll get to that in a minute. I want to know, where is the daddy? Someone needs to tell the daddy that he has a baby. And if he cares, some do, some don't, it might complicate things. Fred said, what about? I know. Broken Golf Doll, good question. Does she know who the daddy is? I've got another question. Does she care? She didn't care about her own flesh and blood. She didn't care. She put her in a white bucket and put her in a dumpster in the heat.
Found alive. I mean, for maybe the parents who are potentially watching the story right now, is there anything law enforcement would like to ask in terms of a message, in terms of finding more information for them specifically?
Well, I mean, it would be great if they just came forward and claimed responsibility, right? But sure. So yeah, we'd obviously like to plead to them. If anybody knows anything, if you know the parents, if you are the parents, just come and tell us what happened. Let's try to work this out. and figure out, what the circumstances are, and then move forward from there. Fortunately, as I've already stated several times, the child is fine. Okay, so all is not lost. So come.
And that is a miracle. My friends, that is a miracle. I love that he said that. All is not lost because the child survived. So this baby gets a chance at life. And like I said, there is a long list of people that want to adopt the baby. Beautiful baby girl. And it is a miracle.
Forward, we and talk to the police about it. We'll figure out what we need to do from there.
Do we know how long the baby had been born for? Like, they said there was still in the umbilical.
Yeah, again, I don't have the specifics on that. I think probably as this moves forward, they might have more information to be able to narrow down a timeline as far as how long. But as of right now, obviously, what the information that you have is a little bit more than I do. There was an umbilical cord attached, so obviously it appeared very, very new. But to the minute, to the hour, I don't know.
Have investigators said anything about the timing of when?
All right, you are listening live to Austin Police giving an update.
You have got to be kidding me. I see a lot of comments in here about fire stations, safe haven, the Moses Law. You're right. 82 children have been saved in the last year in Texas with the safe haven law. Check out your own state.
A crying newborn was discovered this weekend in a North Austin dumpster. The baby's screams had a man and woman at the apartment complex racing to her rescue.
Just seeing her just covered in blood like that and dirt and trash, like she just wasn't nothing hurt.
When I saw the picture, I had a meltdown. I was like, no. This possibly cannot be what society has come to.
It's an angering feeling, you know what I mean? It makes you angry that somebody would do hurt like that.
The baby was taken to the hospital and is recovering after being abandoned in a metal dumpster on a 90-degree day.
The baby is doing well.
Misty Enos at Child Protective Investigations says there's no reason for a baby to be abandoned in Texas.
Zero. No. There's no reason. I consider the women that know they're ill-equipped and say, I can't do this. I can't take care of this child. Or, even if they just say, I don't want to. But they give the gift of life to someone else. You can disagree with me. We don't have to all agree. But I call them heroes. Okay? I call them heroes.
Safe haven law allows parents to relinquish custody of a baby anonymously without fear of arrest or prosecution.
They are not going to be, hunted down. They're not going to be brought to court. They're not going to be harassed. It's simply to just ensure the safety of this child that they no longer can provide care for.
Texas was the first state in the nation to pass a safe haven law. Since it took effect, 82 Texas babies, 7 in Austin, have been taken to designated safe haven locations like fire and EMS stations and hospitals. That's where a parent can safely relinquish an unharmed infant who is 60 days or younger.
I know there's always going to be that fear, but we need people to understand that nobody wants to criminally prosecute anyone.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button.
I think that's a lot of it, that they honestly think if they abandon their child, that they're going to be prosecuted. So instead of, let's say you can be prosecuted. Let's say you can be. It doesn't happen. I don't know about other countries. It doesn't happen here. Let's say you have a newborn baby and you put it in the box, okay, at a church or a fire department, or you surrender a baby to a hospital. Let's just say you could get a charge for abandonment. Well, roll the dice. What's better? Homicide with aggravated circumstances or abandonment? And we know that's not possible anyway, because there's safe haven laws for a reason. It is ridiculous. And it has saved so many babies' lives. Now, this chick right here breaks my heart. Okay? Her face alone is screaming PTSD. This is not something that people should see. This is not something that anyone should come across. I'm going to tell you something right now. For the rest of her life, when she sees a trash dumpster, she's going to be, and I hate the word, triggered. Okay? Triggered. And I'll tell you what, I blame fucking Leilani Simon for this. Her case was so well publicized. And the truth of the matter is, she almost got away with what she did to Quentin. True story. She almost got away with it.
Mm-hmm. Seeing her just covered in blood like that, and dirt and trash, like she just wasn't nothing, hurt me. The way that she was found in the trash can upside down with her head facing the trash can hurt me. Me trying to open up her eye.
God. This hurts watching this woman. I mean, I'm almost as hurt for her as I am for the baby. That, yes, someday we'll know that her egg donor threw her in the trash. Sad fact of the matter is, she will know. The internet lasts forever. And this beautiful woman is so upset. She's more upset than this chick. She has no shits to give. None. Her story is that she threw the baby in the dumpster because she thought the baby was dead. That's it. Done. Over. Who cares? Thought the baby was dead. Didn't want to have a funeral. Didn't want to have a cremation. Didn't want to do any sort of proper praise for her child. Just, oh, I thought it was dead, so I threw it away. Listen, I wouldn't throw an animal in the trash. Okay? When OJ kills a bird in the backyard, the bird gets buried. Okay? That's how weird I am.
And I couldn't open her eye. It just broke me. Like, I didn't know what to do. I'm like, is she dying on me? Like, my ex-boyfriend came to my house and he was like, there's a dead baby a baby in the trash can. And I was just like, you're lying. And then I ran out here with no shoes and told him get the blanket and grab the baby out the trash can. And I just started doing compressions on the baby's chest, just due to the fact that she looked like she was losing life.
She's a smart chick. She had to have had some training somewhere. And I'm going to tell you right now, she didn't get her medical training by watching Crazy Crime Critters on the Farm. She had some training somewhere, and she had the strength of mind to know how to compress a baby, which I have heard is very hard to do. I've never had to do it, and I would be too scared to. Look at that. Broken goth doll. We gave our hamster a funeral. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning, Diana Howry. She's got real strength of mind, and she's got, I'm just going to say human instincts. Unlike the egg donor.
And we called EMS, firefighters, cops, and they arrived. They took her. She's still alive. She's great. She's a baby girl.
Was she crying when you got to her?
She was crying in the trash can. That's how they heard her cry.
She was crying in the trash can, and we heard her cry.
So she saved herself before anybody could save her.
What a beautiful woman. I have cried so many tears over this woman's interview. I'm telling you. When she just said she's a beautiful baby girl, she said, and she saved herself before anyone could get to her. Listen to her. This woman is amazing.
Took her. She's still alive. She's great. She's a baby girl.
Was she crying when you got to her?
She was crying in the trash can. That's how they heard her cry. So she saved herself before anybody could save her.
I knew this would come up. Jerry, welcome to the channel. I've never seen you before. Jerry shouldn't have messed with Roe. Well, I don't work for the Supreme Court. That said, the states can take care of it themselves. If this woman truly wanted to have an abortion, well, all it takes is a little bit of gas money or a bus ticket, and she could have found one. Okay? Easy. Easy. That's not how this went. Okay? And I'm glad that she didn't have an abortion, because this baby is an absolute miracle. Look at her. Jerry, would you really rather this baby have been deconstructed in the womb as opposed to having a wonderful, healthy life with a family that is going to love this beautiful baby, even when the person that should, her mother, threw her in the garbage? She is a gorgeous baby. Yeah, no more excuses for hurting children. None.
So she saved herself before anybody could save her. And yeah.
Based on the condition you found her in, do you have any idea how long she had been in there?
She had to been there like maybe since overnight. Maybe 2-3 in the morning had to been. I mean, she looked brand new. I mean, just she was definitely born today. So she's a September 20th baby, for sure. I mean, you could tell she umbilical cord still there. She had to had her overnight.
What did you want to say to her mother?
You're sorry, but you're individual. You know, there's people out here that literally can't have kids that wish they can, and you're dumping kids in the trash can.
That would be way too much for me. Shauna, hey, what's up, girl? Listen to this woman. There's literally people that would love to have a child. Love to have a child. One of my very good friends not only has her own children, but is raising her nieces and nephews. Do you think she complains? No. Do you think she gets tired? Sure, of course. We don't throw babies in the trash can. Shauna, can somebody please tell me, if children are such gifts from God, why does he give them to monsters? Great question, but this baby is going to go to great people, because like I said, the list is long of people wanting a baby.
I mean, like I said, it's not illegal to take your child to a fire station and drop them off. It's not. I mean, you could have knocked on someone's door. Like, anything, but throwing the baby in the trash is just insane.
She was covered.
Eek. Guilty. Jen Bug said, yep, same here. Wouldn't have it any other way. I'm thankful I get to raise my nieces. I was talking about Jen Bug. I just changed it up a little bit because I admire her very much for how hard she works, what a great wife she is, what a great mother she is, the way she steps up, the way I know that one day she's going to send me her cactus and I'm going to have it in my living room because she loves me that much. I admire her very much. And we need more Jen Bugs in the world. Can we all please have a round of applause?
In blood, what was it like seeing the little helpless baby like that? Like what did she look like when you saw her? And how does it stay?
I feel hurt.
Can one of the moderators answer Shauna? Please? Because I don't want to keep stopping the show to say what happened. Or anyone. I don't care.
Just seeing her just covered in blood like that and dirt and trash, like she just wasn't nothing, hurt me. The way that she was found in the trash can upside down with her head facing the trash can hurt me. Me trying to open up her eye and I couldn't open her eye.
Now, what do you all think? This beautiful woman here would like to adopt this beautiful baby. Shauna, don't apologize. This is in Austin, Texas. This woman gave birth in her apartment, and she threw her baby right here in the dumpster. Now, my question to you all, would you have a problem, mind you, this is just in your opinion, with this beautiful lady adopting the baby she found in the dumpster? I think it would be the perfect circle. I think she should have the first chance.
Broke me, like I didn't know what to do. I'm like, is she dying on me? Like her other eye just started rolling to the back of her head, and I'm just like, please stay with me. I'm hitting her chest, just like talking to her. And I think when she started hearing it was a mother's voice or a female's voice, it kind of like she kind of felt that, you know, or heard that, and she knew she was safe at that point. You know what I mean? And I felt like she was just holding on for us. You know what I'm saying? She was just holding on because she knew she still had potential in this life, and I'm just thankful and grateful that she's healthy.
This woman can't have children. And as she said, there's people that would love to have children and can't. And you cannot tell me that this beautiful woman wouldn't protect that baby for the rest of her life. She will take care of her.
For her to be a newborn and still have an umbilical cord that long, I mean, and been in this hot trash can. I mean, it was hot. My feet are black from me running to her. Running from my home when they told me she was in the trash can. Like, I ran. I didn't care how hot it was. If the concrete was hot, I can only imagine what that metal container trash can was like.
You guys saved her life today. What was it like to find out that she was going to be okay?
It's a miracle. It's a blessing. I just thank God for giving that baby the chance to be able to see what life is about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hurt. I'm really, really hurt.
And for the newborn, I mean, she was just born yesterday or today. Is there anything you would want her to know?
I just want that baby to know that she's loved by the whole community. I have so much support, and when she does ever get older and sees this, she can always count on me no matter.
Listen to her. She's speaking straight from her heart. She can always count on me no matter what.
Community. I have so much support, and when she does ever get older and sees this, she can always count on me no matter if it's 10, 30 years from now. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
What a rough start to this life, but what hopes do you have for the rest of her life when it comes to finding a home, a family? What hopes do you have for her?
I hope she finds someone that loves her, that truly loves her, truly wants to be a parent to her. Like, that's what she needs, someone to really, really love her.
And you love her, it seems.
I already done named her.
What did you name her?
What did I name her? Miracle Angel.
Miracle Angel is what she named her. She said, I've already named her Miracle Angel. Now, mind you, that won't be her legal name, but she really wants to adopt her. And I say, not that I'm in charge of anything in Texas. No. Please let her adopt her. Okay? Please.
Why'd you think it was important to name her that?
Because she was a miracle and she's an angel. She's a miracle from God and an angel from the skies. I just feel like right place at the right time. I'm just thankful she's alive. That's my biggest thing. I'm just grateful and thankful, and we take anything for the baby. I mean, if y'all want to drop stuff off at the hospital, I know they said that y'all can do that. So that's what we'll be doing here in the bed. We just left from the hospital. So we'll be back up there.
Are you going to be able to maintain contact with the
Not as of now. They said that I would have to get wait till the investigation is done and get in contact with the CPS workers, and they'll let me know there. But I definitely do want to get in contact with the baby.
Now, I hate petitions. I hate them. But if I put together a petition, would you all sign it for the CPS worker in Austin to give the baby to this wonderful woman? And please tell me the truth, because we're not talking about picking up a bag of groceries. We're not talking about adopting a kitty cat. And I will certify mail it. Pat said, sure. Okay.
Even if somebody else does adopt her or foster her, I still just want to just keep an update. Make sure, she is loved and she is cared for. And I want that female or that guy, whoever this was, to be found and held responsible. This is an ongoing thing. This is the second baby that I think has been found in Austin. And it sucks. It sucks. It does. I mean,
would you consider adopting a baby?
If I could, I would. I mean, if I had the financial I probably will. Just because I know what it is to want to feel loved, you know, and I know that's what that baby needs right now.
Thank you for watching. Please hit.
Got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. And V. Oakley, thank you for your honesty. We don't know enough about her, so they're going to have to work this out. Thank you for your honesty. Sometimes, your old buddy Brooks works off of nothing but emotion, and this story has broke my heart. And I want to know why my computer is not charging, and I think it has to do with this person. So while you watch this, I got to replug everything in.
I know you like Fritos, but OJ, you're not eating Frito snot. Oh my goodness gracious. Calm down. I will get some Fritos here in a second. OJ, stop right now. I mean, OJ, do you think you're going to be like in a Super Bowl commercial or something? Stop it. Stop. Mama said no to you. You cannot eat Fritos all day.
And I cannot figure out what he did to the damn computer. Lynn said OJ is really crushing it. Oh, he opened it himself. Oh, he did.
Good evening, I'm Katie Pratt. Thank you very much for joining us. Our top story, a woman is in the Travis County Jail after her infant was found in a dumpster at a North Austin apartment complex. Austin police made the arrest and she's facing a felony charge. Fox 7 Austin's Crime Watch reporter Meredith Aldis is live at APD headquarters with the latest. Meredith.
Yeah, court documents reveal the baby was likely in the dumpster for more than 16 hours before it was found. Austin police have arrested 22-year-old Nelly Denora Rivera Felipe for throwing her hours-old newborn into a dumpster and abandoning it.
Did she give any sort of reason why?
So she did provide a statement, and with that statement, she believed the child was lifeless.
Court documents.
No. She knew the baby was crying. People called after the story hit the news, and they said they do remember a baby crying. We actually do pay attention to our surroundings. If Linda was pregnant, I would notice, okay? It would be impossible, but I would notice. And if suddenly a baby was found around here, I would say, well, it's got to be Linda's.
Reveal more. Police say Felipe admitted to giving birth in her apartment on Friday night. She says she was scared, unsure about what she would do with the baby. She placed the baby in a white bucket and put it in the dumpster at around 9 at night. The next morning at around 10, Felipe threw a bag of garbage into the same dumpster as the one she discarded her child in. It was about 3.5 hours.
Think about that. And in the time that she knew her daughter, her newborn baby girl, was in that dumpster, what did she do? She went and threw more trash on her. There's going to be more charges on her. There will be.
Hours after that, when the baby was found by other residents at the complex off North Lamar.
Their decision to act made it possible for first responders to intervene swiftly and provide the care this infant urgently needed.
Police say the infant is in the hospital and is receiving continued care, but is doing well.
I definitely want to encourage anybody that's found in the similar circumstances. This is before or after the baby's born. Please seek out and get help. There is safe ways to ensure that your baby can find a safe and stable home.
Texas has the...
Sing it louder, sister. You're not going to get in trouble for doing the right thing. You're not going to get in trouble for doing the right thing.
But is doing well.
I definitely want to encourage anybody that's found in the similar circumstances. This is before or after the baby's born. Please seek out and get help. There's safe ways to ensure that your baby can find a safe and stable home.
Texas has the safe haven law. People can drop off a child younger than 60 days old to a hospital, EMS station, fire station, or a child placing agency without being prosecuted.
There have been 11 safe surrenders within the state of Texas this year. None have been in Travis County.
Felipe is being held in the Travis County Jail on a $50,000 bond. Reporting live from APD head.
You want to hear another miracle, V. Oakley? Anybody want to hear another miracle? The trash trucks were on... No, not you, OJ. Get down. Get out of that. The trash trucks were actually at another complex, maybe a mile away, emptying dumpsters. That is another miracle. Kimberly Mann Brooks, does a bio mom lose all rights? From what I'm understanding, yes. So, let's get to the press conference because I am pissed about this. This is from CBS Austin. Nick, this is not my content. I am not this guy. I was not there. I did not tape it. So, Nick, you're in safe hands. If you know, you know.
As we address the deeply concerning incident that occurred in our community on September 20th, 2025. I want to begin by thanking our fellow public safety partners, including the responding patrol officers, Austin Travis County EMS, Austin Fire Department, our crime scene specialists, and the Department of Family and Protective Services. I also want to acknowledge the community members who located the child, acted quickly, and contacted 911. Their decision to act made it possible for first responders to intervene swiftly and provide the care this infant urgently needed. Most importantly, we are thankful that the child is safe and receiving appropriate medical care. At this time, the infant remains in the hospital for observation and continued care and is under the supervision of medical staff and DFPS. We are happy to...
I'm glad you brought that up, Ilyanka, because I didn't want to. This woman is not here illegally, okay? She's not here illegally. So this is not a, I'm afraid I'm going to get deported situation. And she certainly, if she was worried about deportation, she would not have been deported having a child on U.S. soil. So thank you for bringing that up. I know it's a hot topic. People don't like to talk about it, but I'm glad you brought it up.
Report that the child is doing very well and is thriving in the care of medical professionals. On Saturday, September 20th, 2025, at approximately 1:37 p.m., Austin police officers responded to a check welfare call in the 8600 block of North Lamar Boulevard, where a newborn baby had been found in a dumpster. Officers in EMS and fire department personnel arrived promptly and transported the infant to a local hospital, where the child continues to receive care. Detectives from the Austin Police Department's Child Abuse Unit, along with our crime scene specialists, processed the scene, gathered evidence, and interviewed.
I have learned a lot in the last few weeks. I really have. I've learned a lot. For one, don't ever open comments. I used to go straight to the comments. I went straight to the comments, and don't ever be shy about leaving me a comment because I love your comments. I do. You guys are funny. Y'all are smart. You're great friends. But I have learned, don't go to the comments because there are way too many people that have sympathy for this chick as opposed to this beautiful baby. They said, how can you call it child abuse? I call it attempted murder. Thank goodness I'm not a prosecutor.
Witnesses. Based on the information developed during this investigation, we believe that Nelly Dinora Rivera Felipe was the individual who abandoned the newborn at that location. On Monday, September 22nd, 2025, Ms. Rivera Felipe was arrested and booked into the Travis County Jail. She is currently charged with abandoning or endangering a child with imminent danger, a second-degree felony. The investigation is still active and ongoing. While this case is heartbreaking, it highlights the importance of community awareness and swift responses to children in need of aid. To that end, we would like to remind everybody that the state of Texas has a safe haven law, which provides for people to self-surrender a child younger than 60 days old to a location without being prosecuted. These locations include a hospital, an EMS station, a freestanding emergency medical care facility, a fire station, or a child placing agency licensed under Chapter 42 of the Human Resources Code under certain conditions. The Austin Police Department remains committed to seeking justice and ensuring the well-being of those who cannot protect themselves. With me today are our partners from Austin Travis County EMS, Austin Fire Department, Department of Family and Protective Services, and we're all available for questions.
What type of charges do you think she might face, and were there any extenuating circumstances?
I cannot provide information as far.
That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. What are the extenuating circumstances? Does it matter? She put her baby in a bucket and put her baby in a dumpster. Are we really going to talk about her mood? Hello, Leslie. Leslie said, I'm here. Did you get my message, Brooks? I never miss your show, Leslie. We adore you so much. Everyone say hello to Leslie. So glad you're here. From the other side of what we call the pond. Does it matter her mood? No one said she had to raise the baby and put it through college. Have a sweet 16 birthday and all that stuff. No one said that. This is the problem with the media. They ask these questions that do nothing but piss people off. What are the extenuating circumstances? Oh, okay. Really?
Travis County EMS, Austin Fire Department, Department of Family and Protective Services, and we're all available for questions.
What type of charges do you think she might face, and were there any extenuating circumstances?
I cannot provide information as far as any extenuating circumstances for this. At this point, we have the one charge filed, but that doesn't mean that other charges won't be filed.
And how were you able to track down Ms. Rivera? Was there security camera footage that you guys looked at?
Yeah, so we were able to, with the help of security videos and members of the community there, that's how we were able to identify her.
Is there any information on the condition of the baby when it was initially transported to the hospital?
I can't provide as far as that, but the good thing is that the baby is doing well now.
We know the baby's a newborn, but how old is the baby?
So we don't have an exact, birth date or time. As far as our investigation goes, the best information that we have is that sometime on September 19th.
Is it a defense to not be aware of the safe haven law?
All right, so a week ago today. So here we go with another stupid fucking question. Is it a defense if someone doesn't know about the safe haven law? We need some more Gen Xers around here. I mean, I'm telling you, we do. We need something. Hold on. Karma Libra, her birthday is today. I am so sorry I did not see you in here. Before I get on my tangent, let's please tell Karma Libra happy birthday. We love you so much, Karma Libra, and I apologize I did not see you in chat, but I had all the intentions in the world to tell you happy birthday. Oh, there she is. Okay, she said, thank you all. Now, are you gonna, okay, before I get back to this, I'm really good at switching subjects. When you get your margarita, are you gonna get it frozen or on the rocks? And will the rim be salted or not? Asking for a friend. I don't drink margaritas. Wouldn't touch them. No, not me. Not a drinker myself. No. But I'm just curious. I'm just curious. We all know that. We all know that's bullshit.
That's going to be a question for a court or a judge or the prosecutors to decide.
Is there anyone else that's potentially the APD is looking at as a possible suspect? Maybe the spouse or?
At this point in our investigation, we don't have any other suspects identified.
Was that baby born in a hospital, birth certificate, or do we know?
As far as our investigation,
Another stupid question. Okay, so one lady, sometimes I think that these people come out looking for a reaction. Matter of fact, I don't need to think. I know they do. They come out looking for a reaction. Is it a defense? Is it a defense if they didn't know about the safe haven law? Again, why I said we need more Gen Xers. We need more boomers. I mean, whatever you want to call the generation. No one in the right mind thinks it's okay to put a baby in a bucket and put it in a dumpster. No one. Oh, F me. Shelly, your birthday is Monday. You'll be 40. You're a baby. Well, you better get yourself a membership, girlfriend. Because I tell you what, we have a big members live this weekend. I mean, not this weekend, on Monday. We're doing September birthdays, and you're going to love it. Was the baby born in the hospital? Yeah, and the hospital took it back with the cord still on it and put it in the dumpster. Dumb.
Spouse or?
At this point in our investigation, we don't have any other suspects identified.
Was that baby born in a hospital, birth certificate, or do we know?
As far as our investigation, we don't believe so.
Did she give any sort of reason why?
So she did provide a statement, and with that statement, she believed the child was lifeless.
And the suspect is the mother?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep, no shit. The suspect is the mother. She believed the baby was lifeless. She knew that baby came out kicking and screaming. She knew that baby was wiggling around on the bathroom floor. She knows the difference between something, and I'm not trying to make a child into an inanimate object. She knows the difference between dead and alive.
Take one more. She didn't say anyone else was involved, perhaps, or a father or anyone?
At this point in the investigation, we don't have any other suspects.
What is the condition of the suspect right now? Is she healthy?
So I can't comment on her health, but she is in Travis County Jail.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Well, vanilla ice cream and no sprinkles goes to that guy. Actually, to be quite honest, he handled things much better than me. So, let's look at a real mama. Okay, a real mama. This is out of the Philadelphia News. Let's watch a real mama.
The dramatic ending of a terrifying ordeal in Ogans yesterday. The man being taken into custody here was accused of abducting a young girl, then firing shots as her mom tried to rescue her. Action News' Maggie Kent spoke.
That mama beat his ass.
Spoke with the girl's mother today. She's live at police headquarters with the details. Maggie.
He tried to abduct her daughter and she beat the tar out of him.
Yeah, we spoke with that determined 28-year-old mother who would quite literally take a bullet for her child and nearly did yesterday.
That's not how our story was going to end that way.
28-year-old Naja Bullock lived some of her scariest moments yesterday. It ended with a dramatic arrest, her neighbor fighting as he was taken into custody after an armed barricade situation. It started when Bullock says that man grabbed her 8-year-old daughter, Paige, from the shared backyard.
Oh, look at her. Hang on. What a beautiful baby. Damn.
Grabbed her 8-year-old daughter, Paige, from the shared backyard along the 5900 block of North 20th Street.
When she got closer to the door, he snatched her in, pulled her in, shut the door and locked it. All the other kids ran up and told me.
Bullock says her daughter fought back and managed to get out. As the mother approached the home armed with mace, she confronted the man, who then started to shoot.
About a minute into me spraying that mace, that's when the gunshots rang off.
When police arrived, the man locked himself inside the home with his young son.
They're knocking on the door. He never answered the door. So that's what was going on when I was here.
But they also know that he's armed because he shot at you.
Yes.
Thankfully, no one was hit. The suspect was taken in. For Bullock, she'd do it all again for her daughter's sake.
No matter what or whatever I have to do, I will do it before I let anything happen to her or her sisters.
And that means facing bullets coming your way.
Yes, it does. Facing bullets, whatever comes my way. About the 3 that I birthed, I'm willing to take it all.
And Paige went back to school today. She's a little shaken, but in good spirits, and most importantly, unharmed. At police headquarters, Maggie Kent, Channel 6, Action News. Sarah, Brian. Good.
That's a mama. That's a mama. Jessica Johnson, you missed my birthday on the 14th. It was on Sunday. I turned 60. Girl, you all need to tell me in advance when it's your birthday. But we're going to celebrate your birthday right now. I'm so sorry I missed your birthday. And on a lighter note, since I'm obviously into cats, you saw my cat has been eating Cheetos, not Cheetos, Fritos. And it's been one thing after another. I'm so sorry, Jessica. I had no idea it was your birthday. So everyone remember, on Monday, We're having a huge members live. Now, this is on a lighter note. This is going to be totally off topic. It has nothing to do with that beautiful child being put in the dumpster. So we're going to do an off topic to cool the mood. Check out these cats chasing off coyotes. This cat reminds me of Uli's cat, Finn. It does. Because Uli's cat, Finn, is always up to something. And I could see Finn doing this. And she's ready to tussle again. She is going to rough up the coyote. Good for you, kitty cat. Getting those damn coyotes off that porch. Get them, kitty. Get them. No, not you, OJ. Goodness. Goodness. So what do you think this woman's charges should be? I'm going to go ahead and say attempted murder. Right now, she's in jail with a $50,000 bond. $5,000, she gets out, but she won't be able to go to her apartment. She's already been evicted. Because you cannot convince me that she had no idea that that baby was alive. Tina said attempted murder. Mamacita said, I agree, Brooks. Broken Goth Dolls said 100% attempted murder. Charlotte said agree. Woo. Joanne, agree. Diana, attempted. Yes, attempted murder. Tina Girl, reckless child endangerment. Now, she's already charged with that. Woo! Woo! Webs of Deceit said the sentence should be jail time and sterilization. Woo! Woo! And then here comes Retro Girl. Involuntary sterilization. Jinbug attempted murder. Woo. Woo. I agree with all of you. Jenny. Life without parole attempted murder. Man. You savages. Well, state of Texas doesn't mess around. That is for sure. So we will see what happens, because they're not going to just let this go away. I'm telling you right now, they're just not. And I guess we'll see what they do. So let's shut this down and get ready for the birthday party on Monday. And please leave me a comment. I'm going to see, Kat's not in here today. I'm going to see if we can put a group together in Discord to talk about this. Because you know what? I am not happy about it at all. I am so sick of the, I didn't know. I didn't know better. I didn't know better. Did anyone ever have to teach us to know better? We know right from wrong. DT driver. Aggravated reckless endangerment of a child and attempted murder. I agree. I agree. And thank you, Mod Squad. I know several people left, like Jerry. He didn't like what I had to say. That's okay. We don't have to agree with each other. So I'm going to shut the show down now, and I will see you guys all over in the Discord.